Menexenus. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Geoffrey Edwards. Menexenus by Plato, translated by Benjamin Jowett. Persons of the Dialogue: Socrates and Menexenus. Socrates. Whence came you, Menexenus? Are you from the Agora? Menexenus. Yes, Socrates, I have been at the council. Socrates. And what might you be doing at the council? And yet I need hardly ask, for I see that you, believing yourself to have arrived at the end of education and of philosophy, and to have had enough of them, are mounting upwards to things higher still, and, though rather young for the post, are intending to govern us elder men, like the rest of your family, which has always provided some one who kindly took care of us. Menexenus. Yes, Socrates, I shall be ready to hold office, if you allow and advise that I should, but not if you think otherwise. I went to the council chamber because I heard that the council was about to choose some one who was to speak over the dead, for you know that there is to be a public funeral? Socrates. Yes, I know. And whom did they choose? Menexenus. No one. They delayed the election until tomorrow, but I believe that either Archinos or Dion will be chosen. Socrates. Oh, Menexenus, death in battle is certainly in many respects a noble thing. The dead man gets a fine and costly funeral, although he may have been poor, and an elaborate speech is made over him by a wise man who has long ago prepared what he has to say, although he who is praised may not have been good for much. The speakers praise him for what he has done, and for what he has not done. That is the beauty of them, and they steal away our souls with their embellished words. In every conceivable form they praise the city, and they praise those who died in war, and all our ancestors who went before us. And they praise ourselves also who are still alive, until I feel quite elevated by their laudations, and I stand listening to their words, Menexenus, and become enchanted by them, and all in a moment I imagine myself to have become a greater and nobler and finer man than I was before. And if, as often happens, there are any foreigners who accompany me to the speech, I become suddenly conscious of having a sort of triumph over them, and they seem to experience a corresponding feeling of admiration at me, and at the greatness of the city, which appears to them, when they are under the influence of the speaker, more wonderful than ever. This consciousness of dignity lasts me more than 3 days, and not until the 4th or 5th day do I come to my senses, and know where I am. In the meantime I have been living in the islands of the blessed. Such is the art of our rhetoricians, and in such manner does the sound of their words keep ringing in my ears. Menexenus. You are always making fun of the rhetoricians, Socrates. This time, however, I am inclined to think that the speaker who is chosen will not have much to say, for he has been called upon to speak at a moment's notice, and he will be compelled almost to improvise. Socrates. But, why, my friend, should he not have plenty to say? Every rhetorician has speeches ready-made, nor is there any difficulty in improvising that sort of stuff. Had the orator to praise Athenians among Peloponnesians, or Peloponnesians among Athenians, he would be a good rhetorician who could succeed and gain credit. But there is no difficulty in a man's winning applause when he is contending for fame among the persons whom he is praising. Menexenus. Do you think not, Socrates? Socrates. Certainly not. Menexenus. Do you think that you could speak yourself if there should be a necessity, and if the council were to choose you? Socrates. That I should be able to speak is no great wonder, Menexenus, considering that I have an excellent mistress in the art of rhetoric, she who has made so many good speakers, and one who was the best among all the Hellenes, Pericles, the son of Xanthippus. Menexenus. And who is she? I suppose that you mean Aspasia. Socrates. Yes, I do. And besides her I had Conos, the son of Metrobios, as a master, and he was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?